Hey, what is going on, everybody? Jason here. I am headed to a Facebook Marketplace meetup. Not real sure about this one as far as should I've done it or not, but gonna try it. It's something I've been wanting to try. Basically, I was looking on Facebook Marketplace last night before I went to bed, and I saw somebody was moving, and they had over 600 DVDs. Go ahead and leave negative comments below. And I know a lot of y'all will probably be like, no, don't do it. They had over 600 DVDs, and they were trying to sell them for $1 a piece. And then they were like, well, if you buy, 50 or more, you can get them for 50 cents each. And, they were like, we're moving, if you just want everything, you can have all of them for 300. So I just messaged the lady, or it was a lady's profile picture. And it's like, hey, I said, I'll give you, I said, I see you're moving. I'll give you $100 for all of them if you can't sell them and you got to get out the door. Because she said they were not, that's kind of where I guess she messed up a little bit in her ad. She said, we're not taking them with us. So that spurred me to send her the message. She actually messaged me back today. This was last night. She messaged me back today and said, hey, if you want them all, just come get them. But would you do 150? So I did the math, and if there's only 600, which she claims there's definitely more than 600, that's a quarter a DVD. I've watched other reseller videos where they bought bulk DVD lots, and they all say stay, around a quarter a piece, you're getting a really good deal. So my thought process, there's a gazillion different ways you can unload these DVDs. And I don't know what I'm gonna do, honestly, yet. I've got a lot of good stuff coming in since the Goodwills have reopened. I just bought a really nice video game lot, console lot, which that video should already be uploaded by the time I upload this one. So I've got inventory, but I was also thinking, if I wanted to flip it quick, I could go over here, buy it for 150, which I am, and come back home and list it for 350 and just wait for somebody to talk me down to 300 and double my money. Or if anybody bought, got me down to 250, I'm still making a $100 bill off of it. That would be the easiest, simplest way, and I might try that. The other way you can do it is you can sell them in lots on eBay. You can sell them in lots of 100. You can take them all out of the cases and do disc only, sell them for lots of 100 and get like $30 each. I don't really want to do that because I'm not really making a whole lot of money that way. Another way you can do it is you can lot them up by theme. You can do 25 children DVDs, 25 horror DVDs, 25 comedy DVDs. Now that's a good way to make some money on them, and that is kind of what I'm leaning towards right now. The way to make the most money out of them is to scan all of them. Yeah, I don't want to scan all of them either. 600 DVDs is a lot to scan, so why would a DVD sell? If you're not familiar with DVDs, it's old technology, because we've got Blu-ray out, we got 4K out, so DVD is not highly desirable, right? That's why I'm getting all these for dirt cheap. Well, there's some movies that go out of print, and if you're not familiar with that, what that means is that they're no longer printing that movie. Nobody has the rights to print that movie on Blu-ray or 4K. And if you want to watch the movie, the only way you can get it is if there was a DVD copy made. So I'm sure if I scanned all 600 of them, I'm going to find a handful that are out of print that would probably, all add up to paying me back all my money that I'm, the whole 150. I don't know how I'm going to do it. First of all, I hope they fit in my car. 600 DVDs in a Camry is going to be a lot of junk in my trunk. And the back seat and the front seat. All right, so I've talked long enough. That's basically what I am thinking at this point. I'm about 26 minutes away. That's the other thing. I had to drive 35 minutes to get them, which kind of stinks, but it's all good. So I'm about 30 minutes or 26 minutes away. So what I'll probably do, I probably won't take any footage when I get there. These people are moving. Some weird guy shows up in a mask and and with a camera. They're like, what are you doing? So I will probably, what I'll do is the next time you see me, I'll be back at home and we might look through a couple of the boxes. So I'll meet you back at my house right now. All right, I have made it back home. Man, I really need to get some garage organization going on. Put some shelves up, make this a whole lot better in here. But anyway, here's all the DVDs. This was just the extras she couldn't fit in these boxes. These are the only loose ones right here. She said they all had their they all had their boxes and everything. I guess I don't know where these came from. Huh. I don't know. But I did not open any of these boxes. But as you can see, she started counting them, 156, 153. This one's a little short, 128. But she said on average there's 150 in each box. So there's definitely, including that one, over 600 DVDs here. I did not look in them. So for all I know, she could put bricks in here. So let's just crack one open and take a look. I'm expecting just your run-of-the-mill stuff. Be nice to get some stuff that is out of print, but you know, a lot of these are probably just going to be nice to find some sealed stuff too. Speaking of, holy crap, there we go. Brand new sealed. All right, there's another one. Brand new sealed. Is that the same thing? No. Okay, that could be good. 2 brand new sealed right off the bat. All right. I didn't think there was going to be any. I was about to say there's probably not going to be any sealed games. I guess they got the whole Lord of the Rings collection. Hey, Snoop Dogg. Menace to Society. Ladder 49. We're not going to go through all of them. I'm just going to look at a few. Try to get these off the top. Here's a new one right here. Footloose. Cut loose. She bangs. She bangs. What else we got? Just give you all a little glimpse. So yes, again, I don't know what I'm going to do with all this stuff. I have not figured that out yet. But yeah, that's what it looks like. All these boxes are full, so more to come. But yeah, I just wanted to show you all this. Drop me below in the comments. Let me know what y'all would do with this amount of DVDs. Would y'all lot them all together or try to separate them into titles? Give me some ideas. You need any DVDs? All right, guys, I'm back home. I have scanned every single one of these DVDs, and I got some updates for you. So yeah, I scanned every single one. The way that I did it was I used an app called Declutter, and if Declutter said that they would pay me a certain amount for the DVD, then I rescanned it on eBay, and that's how I found the ones that were valuable. If you're not familiar with the Declutter app, what that is it's an app that does a continual scan. So, and I'll show you here in a minute. Once you start scanning, you never have to hit any buttons or anything. It just tells you if they'll pay you any money for it or not. Now, I'm not actually going to send any DVDs into them because I can sell them more in lots online. What I've decided to do with this, I've got a whole stack over here of stuff that is valuable that I can sell for $8 or more. I've got some DVDs. The most expensive one I found is worth anywhere from 40 to 50 bucks used. So I'll show you those. I've also got a lot right here that I'm actually going to be selling on Wednesday, the 27th of May on Bearded Pickers online auction. I'm going to see how these do. So I'll show you these titles in a minute. There'll be 2 separate lots of horror movies. Some are out of print. They don't make them anymore. So if you're interested, be sure to stop by Bearded Pickers auction show. It starts at 7 p.m. Central. I believe I come on at 8. So I'll be auctioning off some of this and also some of the video games from the video game lot that y'all saw. So hopefully I'll get this video out before the auction happens. But there ended up being about 800 DVDs. What I did is each night I took a box of 150 and I just scanned them with the Declutter app. The ones that were worth money, scanned it with the eBay app. If they were worth $8 or more, I kept them to list on my own. And when I'm saying $8 or more, I mean $8 with free shipping. If they were worth less than $8, I threw them in the pile. So I think what I'm going to do is sell the ones that are $8 or more on my own. The ones that are worth 20 or more, definitely selling those on my own. Everything else, I already went ahead and picked out all of the horror movies. There ended up being about 60 horror movies. And the rest of them, I'm going to do another lot of kids movies. And then after that, I'm just going to do disc only, 100 DVDs disc only, and sell them on eBay. Or I might try selling them on the auction show, just depending on how these do. because you can get close to $40 for a lot of 100 DVDs. So am I going to make money? Absolutely I'm going to make money. How much I don't really know yet. It was a lot of work to scan 150 DVDs and then rescan them on eBay and everything. Probably took me 30-45 minutes. Wasn't as bad as y'all are probably thinking. I think there's about a total of 800 here. I don't know if I've said that or not. But let me kind of bring you in and show you some of the ones that are really valuable. All right, so here are the 2 lots I'm going to do on the auction show. Here's the first lot of DVDs. These are all horror thriller. Here's the second lot. These are all horror thriller DVDs. Again, some of them out of print. We'll just start the auction and see how they go. The good thing about DVDs, they all ship media mail, so I'll be able to ship all these for a decent price. It won't cost me too terribly much. Now let me show you the real valuable ones. So here is the first valuable one. This is a Stephen King's Rose Red. It is a 2-disc deluxe. Both discs are in there. Believe it or not, this is the one that's selling between $40 and $60. Here's one with a really young Denzel Washington in it, called Mississippi, what is that, Muscala? This one is worth $20 to $30. And then here's one called The Rose, with Bette Midler in it. This one's worth about 20 bucks used. So right there alone, we have about $80 in profit with these, with not profit, but $80 of our 150 back. And now let me show you how the declutter app works. So all you do is you simply open that up, and once you open it up, one of the first buttons right there is Start Selling. So I just click Start Selling, and soon as I do, the scanner comes up, and that scanner stays up the whole time. So what I'm going to do is scan a couple of these DVDs that I know are worth money, and I'll show you what happens when we scan one. I'm trying to do this. I don't know how this is going to work because it's hard for me to see. There we go. Boom. I can't see that. I'll have to look on the screen, but it tells me that it's green, it's worth money. So we'll do another one. And as you can see, I don't have to re-push anything or touch anything to make it scan the next one. So as you can see, those are worth money. Let me grab one that wasn't. So here's what it does when it's not worth money. It'll flash red real quick, and then you're ready to go on to the next DVD. The only thing that, as you can see right there, that kind of stinks about it is that, what is it scanning? What do you? Am I not worth money? Did it just scan me? Really? Anyway, the only bad thing is my phone tries to go to sleep mode, even though I'm constantly scanning. So I guess I could go into my settings and fix that. But that's a super simple way. So you scan them, they're worth money on Declutter, then you rescan them on eBay, see how much they're worth. If they're worth it to sell, then you stick it to the side. If not, group them all up and sell them in lots of hundreds. All right, that'll do it for this video. Hope you all enjoyed it. You know, if you run across something like this out there, you can make money off of it. It is definitely time consuming. I wanted to do it because I'd never done it before. I was wondering what kind of money I can make off of it. And, you know, I think I'm going to do good in the end, but it is a lot of work. So, you know, if y'all enjoyed this type of video, be sure to smash that thumbs up. If you haven't already, please go ahead and subscribe and hit the bell so you know when new videos are coming out. And please share my videos with your friends. I'm almost at 500 subscribers as I am recording this video, and I'm very grateful and thankful of that, and would love it if we can double that by the end of the year and get to 1,000. So with y'all's help, I know we can get there. All right, also, if you're interested in the horror movie lot, don't forget to check out the auction on Bearded Picker's channel on Wednesday night the 27th. I should come on around 8 Central. All right, I'll see y'all there. I hope y'all having a great week. Good luck out there reselling.